guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know I've been gone for a while. I was a little bit sick, but I'm back. I know I'm in a different background than usual. That's because I'm in my kitchen, because I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a seafood boil. So a lot of you requested this video, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I actually like cooking, so you know, I was like, I'm gonna make a video and show you guys how to do it. I do also want to make a quick disclaimer. I am so sorry if the video is kind of all over the place. It is the first time I do a cooking video, so I'm gonna really try my best to show you guys what I'm doing, and I'm gonna try and explain things the best that I can. But if I miss some stuff, I do apologize. Also, I'm sorry about the noise in the back. If you guys can hear the fan, I am really sorry. It's really hot. If you guys hear any voices in the back or anything, I am with my family. So yeah guys, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so the first step is you're gonna need a pot, and you're gonna want to fill it up with water. As you guys can see, I didn't fill it up all the way because when I put the potatoes in and all that good stuff, I don't want the water to spill out. Make sure that your pot is pretty big. Have it on about medium to high heat. It's in the middle. So while I have the water boiling, I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm going to throw in there. So you're gonna need 3 lemons, garlic. This is a whole garlic, it's just already peeled, so it's about 9 pieces. You are also going to need this shrimp and crab boil seasoning here. We're also going to be using Old Bay seasoning. And then we're also going to be using a whole white onion. I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you guys how I prepare all this. So I've never done this, so I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna cut the lemons up. Basically just cutting them into little pieces like this. By the way guys, my hands are washed, and I did already wash everything that I'm using. Just a FYI, you know, I don't want anybody attacking me like, oh, you didn't wash anything, you didn't wash your hands. Okay guys, so that's basically just what I'm doing here. As you guys can see, just cutting the lemons. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the last lemon up. It doesn't have to be perfect. All this is basically all just to season the water where we're going to be cooking our shrimp and our crab legs. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I have all the 3 lemons cut here. What I'm gonna do is just put them aside. Just putting them in a bowl. Okay guys, so next we have our garlic here. So what I'm gonna do is just cut this into little pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect, just little tiny pieces. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. As you guys can see, I just cut it into pieces, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna put this to the side. And now we're gonna do our onion. So here's my onion. Good. Make sure that your onion is peeled. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Guys, I hate cutting onion. Every time that I cut onion, I cry. But whatever. I'm over here throwing the onion in. I'm crazy. Okay guys, so I'm just cutting the onion like this. It's nothing crazy at all. Careful with your fingers, you don't wanna. Okay guys, so now I'm just cutting the other half of the onion. Like I said, it does have to be a full onion, so that's what I'm doing real quick. Okay guys, so I'm done here. Now this here is what it should look like. So like I said, the onion should fall apart like this. As you can see, the water does have kind of like some bubbles on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the lemons and all that. Okay guys, so here is my onion and my garlic. I'm just gonna dump it all in there. Sorry guys, this is kind of hard to do since I'm recording it myself. But yeah, you guys get the point. So I do have my garlic and onion in here already. I just threw it in, as you guys see. Now I'm going to throw in the lemon. Okay, so I'm just dumping them in there. So I just put 2 of these bags. Now once all that is in there, I'm going to also add the Old Bay seasoning. I am going to add about 2 tablespoons. It's so hard guys, I'm filming this by myself. So 1, okay, 2. So now we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. Okay guys, so I'm just stirring this around to just mix everything in there. Now we are going to let this sit here for a while until it boils. So that's basically it for the pot. That's where we're going to be cooking our shrimp, our crab leg. Now we're just gonna wait like about, I don't know, like an hour to check if it's boiled a little bit more. If it has, I'm going to throw in our corn and potatoes in there. So I really hope I'm explaining this good. I'm really sorry if it's a little bit confusing. I'm trying to explain it as best as I can. Okay guys, so while that's boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you guys what we're going to need to make the sauce for the crab legs and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be showing you guys, I'm gonna turn the camera on and kind of show you guys what we're going to need. So these are the ingredients here. Holy I almost forgot, you also have to add this to the pot. I'm like, girl, what am I thinking? 6 and 7. So now we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. Guys, I don't know how I forgot. I'm so sorry, I'm horrible. So we're gonna just mix this up. And we're gonna let it boil. I'm going to go ahead now and show you guys how to make the dipping sauce. So here are the ingredients in here. Okay, I'm going slow so you guys can go ahead and actually get a good look of all the spices you need. So these are all the spices we're going to go ahead and add to make the butter sauce for the shrimp and all that. So these are basically all the ingredients you are going to need. So you're also going to need garlic. This is about 8 garlics in here, 8 full garlics. They're just peeled and stuff. So you're going to need half of an onion. And yeah, that's basically all you need for the sauce. And you're going to also need butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out. You're gonna need lots of butter. I'm going to be using about 2 of these. I have them in the other fridge. So we're gonna be using these for the sauce. Everything you see here is basically what you need to make the sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you guys basically how you do it. So I'm gonna grab a plate. So I went ahead and grabbed the plate. This is where we're gonna put all of our seasonings here. I hope this is a good angle where you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the lemon pepper seasoning. I'm gonna add 4 of these. It's basically gonna be almost 4 of each spice. So 2, 3, 4. Let's do the garlic powder next. Let me go ahead and open it. I'm gonna go ahead and open everything up just so I can have it ready, and then I'll show you guys right now. Okay guys, so I went ahead and opened everything. Next off, I'm going to be doing this garlic powder. So like I said, I'm just gonna do 4 of every single spice. Okay guys, so I went ahead and added all these ingredients in here. The only ones that I haven't added are these ones here, and that's because these I do add a different amount. So for the red pepper, I do add 5 tablespoons of this. This is really up to you how many you want to add. I add 5 because me and my family really like spicy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I added 5 of the red pepper in here, and now I'm going to go ahead and add black pepper. This one I am going to add 3 tablespoons of black pepper, and that's because black pepper is really strong, so you don't want to add too much of it. And I'm also only going to add 3 tablespoons of oregano for the same reason, because oregano is really strong, so you don't want to add too much of it. I do want to mention that I am adding these amounts because I am cooking for 8 people, but I would recommend that if you're cooking, for example, for 2 people, you only do 1 tablespoon for 2 people. So I went ahead and added the 3 tablespoons of oregano. Next off is this salt. I believe it's called accent salt. Also, this one I am only gonna add 1 tablespoon because all of the seasonings are already salty, so I don't want to overdo it with the salt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add 1 of these. Like I said, it really depends on you. I personally would only add 1, but you can really just do it at your tasting. Okay, so our next ingredient is brown sugar. So for this one, I am only going to be adding 3 tablespoons, and that's just because obviously since it's sugar, it's sweet, and I don't really want it to get rid of the spiciness, so I'm only gonna add 3 of these. And that's pretty much it, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and just mix it all up. Now that we have all of our seasoning, I'm gonna go ahead and throw all my garlic in here. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend the garlic up. Garlic is all blended. I'm gonna go ahead and also add half of an onion in there. Half like this. Just grab this and put it in here. And we're just gonna blend this up. This is what your garlic should look like. So we have the garlic and then the seasonings here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we're gonna do with this. So we have our garlic here. This is gonna go in our sauce. So right now I have a pan. I'm gonna add a whole bucket of butter in here. So you first want to add your butter and let it melt. I do have this on medium heat. I'm just adding it all in there, and I'm just going to let it melt. Our butter is now melted, so I'm going to go ahead and add our garlic. So we're just going to add all of our garlic in here. Okay, so our garlic is now in there. You might have little balls of garlic like this. Just kind of whisk your butter so they kind of melt. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the seasonings. And now we're just gonna mix that as well with the butter. Like I said, just kind of whisk your butter so there's not like little pieces like this. So we're gonna do that. And now we're gonna add 2 more ingredients. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add 5 tablespoons of this sauce here. I don't know how to pronounce it, so don't come for me. So I'm gonna just add 5 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are also going to add 5 tablespoons of Tabasco sauce. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're just going to stir it, and we're now just going to let it all boil together, and that's pretty much it for our sauce. Okay guys, so the sauce started boiling now, so it's finally ready. So now that we're done with our sauce, I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff away, and right now I'm going to start cutting my corn and potatoes. Okay, so I'm getting my corn. Hold up, can you guys see that? I don't know what you guys are seeing. Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna get my corn out. Okay, I'm so sorry if I'm recording like crazy. I'm doing this by myself, so I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that, but I'm like all nervous because I'm like, okay, am I doing this right or am I not doing this right? Are people gonna yell at me? Okay, so I'm getting all my corn out. So this is the corn that I'm going to be using. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be the one cutting this. I'm gonna have my little brother help me because yeah, this is gonna be hard. So I'm gonna just go ahead and open it, show you guys. So basically this is how big the corn is. I'm just gonna have my little brother cut it in half. So here's all the corn. He's still cutting some of the corn up. Okay guys, so while he's finishing cutting the corn, I'm gonna go ahead and just wash all of these in here. Okay, so right now I'm just washing the potatoes. Sorry about the dishes. I know I need to wash them, but I'm cooking right now, so I'm just throwing them in here. My little brother did already do the corns. He did already do the corns. They're already cut. This is the water. It still hasn't boiled. We need it to start boiling for us to be able to throw the corn and the potato in, because that is the first things that I throw in there. For now, I'm just gonna keep washing these and then I will get back to you guys. Water is finally boiling. It's been about an hour already, so I'm gonna go ahead and add our potatoes and our corn both at the same time. Be careful when you're adding it. You don't want to burn yourself. Just kind of drop it on the corner. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm just gonna do that and also throw the corn in there. Guys, the corn is already washed, so I'm just adding it. Now I am going to let the corn and the potatoes cook. Well, you know what, it's because I do cook it different timing. I do leave the corn in for a little longer. Remember, your water is boiling, so you do have to be checking your corn and your potatoes so you can know when they are ready, because you don't want them to overcook. Because remember, this is very hot, so it will probably cook very fast. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that in there. Also, that's why you don't fill up the whole pot with water. I'm going to go ahead and take some out just so the rest of the corn that's here could fit in here so it can all cook. If you have to end up doing this, make sure you don't throw that water out, because when you cook your crab legs and stuff, you want to make sure that there's enough water for it to cook. But I'm just gonna do this and then throw the rest of my corn in. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes since I put the potatoes in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them out. I'm gonna leave the corn in for longer. I'm actually gonna leave it in for about 20 to 25 minutes. If I can find the potatoes. Oh, there you go. Okay guys, so the corn's already finished, so I'm taking it out. Took all the corn out. It's already ready. It's been about 20 to 25 minutes since it's been cooking. Like I said, you can cook it for as long as you want to. So now the water is back to being empty. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw in the rest of our water that I took out and wash the crab legs so we can get them ready to throw them in here. These are our crab legs here. These are king crab legs. We're gonna go ahead and just wash them out before we throw them into the pot. Okay, so now that our crab legs are washed, we're gonna go ahead and throw them into the pot. Like I said, we already took our corn out. The water has been sitting there for about 2 hours now, so it's pretty hot. It's been boiling for a while. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these legs in there, and we're gonna let them cook for about 15 minutes. So we're first gonna do the crab legs, and then after this, in the same water, after 15 minutes, we are going to cook our shrimp. Guys, you don't wanna overcook your legs. Usually when they're frozen, these legs are actually still frozen, so that's why I'm gonna cook them for about 15 minutes. You don't wanna overcook your crab because it will get chewy. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, and just leave this for 15 minutes, and then I will come back and show you guys when I'm getting them out. So it's been about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the crab legs out. Okay guys, so here is my shrimp. It's already been washed. It is already cleaned up in the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in here. And the water is already very hot. Like I said, it's been sitting for probably more than 2 hours. I'm only gonna leave the shrimp 5 minutes. So like I said, I'm only gonna let the shrimp cook for about 5 minutes. As you guys can see, I just put it in. And it's already turning orange, so you don't want to overcook your shrimp. So like I said, probably even less than 5 minutes, probably like 2 to 3 minutes, depending how hot your pot is. My pot is very hot, so I'm only gonna leave it for like 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna take them out. Okay guys, so it's only literally been about 3 minutes, and I'm already taking my shrimp out. I did already wash this. I know it was in there. Oh, there's the corn. Okay, so I'm just taking all the shrimp out. Okay guys, so our shrimp is done. I'm now just preparing the plate. So here is everything. Everything is separated, so I'm just adding everything here, and then we're gonna add the sauce on top. Now that we're finished, we have our sauce here, and we're gonna go ahead and just add it all over. Okay, so aside of the sauce on the plate, I'm also gonna add some on the side in case they want to dip more of it. And I also have some lemon here that I cut up, and that's just so you can add it on top while you're eating it. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like, and we're all done. Guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I do want to say that I do apologize if the video is kind of all over the place. Like I said, this is the first time I make like a cooking video, so you know, sorry if there's like different angles or different backgrounds all over the place, but I tried to do things as smooth as possible as I could and try and explain to you guys the products and what I was doing. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys until next time. Stop looking at me.
Oh yeah, put that first fucking video so you see how abusive you are.